Hey y'all, Elizabeth here with Crossing Creeks Farm, and today I'm joined with my youngest son, Caleb, and we are in our what we call our brooder room. So our brooder room is where we raise all of our baby poultries until they are old enough and strong enough to go out to pasture. So they got to start in here in this room, and the reason is that this room is to help keep them warmer. We can control the temperature. It keeps them safe from predators that want to grab them. And it keeps them out of the wind, which is also very important for them. So we have our very first round of poultry in for the year, and it's baby turkeys or turkey pullets, which, I don't know, turkeys are really fun. Caleb, this is one of your favorite birds to raise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been over raising the turkeys for Thanksgiving for many years, for a couple years, right? Yeah. Why do you like turkeys so much?
Well, they're gentle.
They are gentle.
They just like to be around people.
They love to be around people. We did not know this. Like a decade ago, we raised our first turkeys. Caleb was itty bitty, and we just got a few of them. And we did not know how much they love to be with humans until they showed up on our back porch pecking at my glass patio door and then following me to my car and jumping on the hood of my car and pecking at my windshield because they needed to be with me. So we learned a lot of lessons in that very first year that we raised turkeys and have grown a lot since then. This group is going to be raised for meat. It takes about 4 months to get them ready from this age to finish to get them ready for meat. And this group will be going to butcher around July. And then we'll do a second group for the year that'll actually be our Thanksgiving turkeys. So this will just be great ground turkey and chicken and turkey breast things, or not chicken, but turkey breast and all things. So they're cute and adorable right now, but when they are big and finished, they're not so cute and adorable, are they? It's still kind of cute. You do love raising them. You do love raising them. And we have shed tears over raising them, right? But they blessed us and they've given us foods, and it's really cool. So that's what this room is for. We have what this is called is a brooder tower. And so each one of these, from here to here, these boxes, there's 5 boxes stacked from the floor up that are joined together. And so each one contains about 50 to 75 chicks or turkeys, depending on what we have in here. Next week, we have our first round of meat chicks arriving. So our second brooder tower will have all of our meat chicks, and this one has all of our turkeys.
I'm going to get a new one.
Okay, I'm going to put that guy was falling asleep in your hand. You might want to put him back and get another one.
Hey, no, wait, you have to wait.
So the big difference between raising turkeys and chickens in the brooder is that turkeys actually need it to be hotter. So they need it to be about 100 degrees in the brooder, and meat birds need it to be about 95 degrees. So they are actually really sensitive to the cold as babies. As you can see, Caleb's got a great example. These are all of our fluffy baby feathers. We don't have our real feathers in, it's just our fluff. He's starting to get a few of his wing actual feathers. So he'll lose all the fluff and real feathers will come in. And at that point, they can keep themselves warm enough to withstand being out of the brooder. Until then, we need to keep them in here. This is their first week of life. They've been here for a few days. And so Shane actually covers the whole brooder with this tarp to even help hold in the heat at night because they're so sensitive to the heat. They can even be sensitive if their water is too cold. And they are expensive to buy as babies, more expensive than meat birds to buy as babies. And so there's actually a lot more care and work that needs to go into them. There's a lot of care and work that goes into meat chickens as well, but even more so with turkeys. So that's kind of what we've got going in here. Of all the birds that we raise, we do laying hens, we've done laying ducks, meat chickens, and meat turkeys. What is your favorite bird to raise?
Turkey.
The turkeys. I mean, I really should have just known that. But I'm not surprised at all by that answer. Although you have enjoyed doing a lot of the laying hens.
Yeah.
You name them.
Yeah, I like laying hens too.
Yeah. I mean, there's only like 200 out there, but you tend to name a lot of them.
Yeah, the ours right now are kind of
Getting older.
Well, they're not very friendly.
Oh, some of them aren't very friendly. It does happen. We don't spend as much time with them.
Well, I tried training them and
Not a trainable group.
no.
My goodness. What's happening in this world? But they are a lot of fun. You've raised a lot of birds. You're 10 years old, and I mean, you've raised a lot of birds in your life.
Don't fall asleep.
He's totally falling asleep. You're like hypnotizing him. They love it. They love to be with you. Whereas a baby chick will kind of like holler, like chirp and holler and kind of yell the whole time you're holding them. Turkeys are like this. And so they're very personable, and they really like to hang out with you. And they love being held. Oh, with their little chirps. They're so sweet, and they're adorable at this age. They're so cute. They're so cute. So we do 2 rounds of turkeys each year.
You want to go back?
And this is the first group for the year.
Okay, new one.
They look great.
No,
They are a mix between white and bronze broad-breasted. That's why some of them are light colored and some of them aren't. You want to get a light colored one out?
Sure. Here. No, you wanted to come out. You did.
Oh, stretch those wings.
You wanted to come out.
Stretch those wings.
Remember?
So when we're holding baby, whether it's baby turkeys or it's baby chickens, what do we always need to do, Caleb?
Make sure her feet are on.
Gently support their feet, right?
Yeah.
Gently support their feet. Turkeys don't jump out of your hands nearly as bad as chickens will. So you can kind of get away with holding them like this. When we hold chickens, baby chicks, we do a V and go over their neck like this and under them like this. See, he doesn't even like it because he doesn't need it. These guys prefer this. But a meat chick, you got to hold them a little bit because they'll just jump. They'll just straight up jump. So what do they get from us when they're in here besides warmth, safety?
Like to know us. And
They get to know us.
Yeah.
They do get to know us, yeah. We give them food.
yeah.
They like to eat, right? Mm-hmm. Like to eat. They like to poop. You know all about that because you're in charge of poop trays.
I
So we
forgot
call them
about
poop trays. Under each one of these boxes that they're in are these trays. And these trays fill up, they pull out, they fill up. And so they are on a grid. It's kind of like this material here. They're on a grid. And so all the manure falls to the tray, and then we can take the tray out, dump it into our manure spreader, and then get it out on our fields so that it breaks down compost. This is great organic fertilizer for our fields, which is very important to us. And so we don't waste that. We usually get that out into the fields the best that we can. They're getting an organic feed. No, it's non-GMO. No soy, no corn. That's important to us here in our operation. It's just what we do. It's what we like. It's what our customers like. And so they're very healthy. We don't give them much else than that. We give them attention and care for them and really good food. And as soon as they are big enough and it's warm enough outside that we can get them outside, we do. Usually they're in here no more than 3 to 4 weeks. But it also kind of depends on the weather. We have to keep a close eye on the weather, particularly in the spring, if they're going to be good enough to go out at that time period. And yeah, what else about turkeys? I don't know anything else. Do you know anything else about turkeys?
They like to roost.
They do like to roost.
So,
Yeah. So when they're outside and they've gotten a little bit bigger, their instinct is to roost at night. This isn't just something for them to do. This is their instinct to keep themselves protected from ground animals, ground predators. So ground predators for them are going to be raccoons, skunks, possums, armadillos, potentially a bobcat or a coyote.
Fox.
Fox. For us in this area, it's usually the first 3, raccoon, possum, and skunk. Oh, and hawks.
You know, I don't know how much a hawk can pick up a big turkey.
Yeah. I mean, when they get big, they get big.
Yeah.
We do have livestock guardian dogs that help with the hawks during the day. So we have a covered shelter for them to get under at night, and it has all these roosts on it. And that's so that they can get up and roost and feel protected and feel like they're getting to do an instinct for them that's very natural, is to get up and roost, and they're going to sleep more comfortably knowing that they're getting to roost. And we want them to be able to do the things that their bodies were meant to do, like scratch and peck the ground, things of that nature. So turkeys are here and the season has begun. That means spring's here, and in just a few days we'll have a bunch of meat chicks. Those are probably everyone's little bit least favorite. They're a lot of work too.
They also look a little shabby.
They can sometimes until they get their feathers in.
Yeah.
So that's us, and that's today, and that's what we're doing here this week is turkeys. And we're so glad that you joined us. Thank you, Caleb, for joining me. I appreciate it.
Anything for the little turkeys.
Anything for little turkeys. I mean, you really just got snuggles out of this time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Be sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos, and we look forward to hearing more from you in the comments. Have a great day.